Another race to be held in USA, and it's the Starlet Speedway Circuit for race 11. Hello everybody, my name is James Williams here, as known as the James Gaby channel. Welcome everybody to the race 11, guys. It's the Starlet Motor Speedway, guys, for the 11th round as opposed to 30 races of this championship so far for this. We only got 3 rounds to go for this race so far. 3 races left, and hopefully how this one goes for the championship so far, we're going to the far race in Abu Dhabi. This was supposed to be the far race this season, but unfortunately, Austria and Korea has been cancelled because their track were not late enough. So we added Belgium and Abu Dhabi for the final few races. So that's going to be added to the calendar by the end of the season. So let's see how this one goes for this. It's 11 round of championship for possible 13, and how this one turns up for this. Let's do this race. Take a look at the starting grid for today's Starlet Speedway Grand Prix. And it's a good lap for the Mercedes and Nico Rosberg there. He takes pole position for Mercedes, just alongside it's Vitaly Petty. He was winning in 2nd place in championship now, but he's winning 9 down in 4th place already so far. Thibaut Gleich, if he wants to win this race, he needs to finish this race to try to take the lead of the championship for Pedro Rosso. He's got Sebastian Vettel behind him in 4th. Becker next good 5th for Williams, so he's just got behind the McLaren Jezebel in 6th. Fernando Alonso next good 7th for Ferrari, but this is not good for so far for this. Lucas Ducati in the Virgin 8th. Kovalainen in 9th behind Bruno Senna in the Spanish race in 10th. Vittel Lucis alone had the Robert Kubica in the Renault in 12th. Then the other Spanish races are Korean China, the Indian only 13th so far for this. Mark Webber can do well in 40th behind Felipe Massa. Kobayashi did well so far, but he got the win in Brazil and could only manage 16th place in qualifying. Perez in 17th had a Michael Schumacher in 18th place so far. And a disappointment result for the McLaren of Lewis Hamilton though. He's only started all the way down in 19th, had the Alcroy in 20th. Hulkenberg didn't go so far for this. Well, Sutter started a disappointment 22nd again, like in Brazil. And starting for the pit lane will be Jarno Trulli, who did a technical fault for this. And the championship leader, Pedro Rosso, went off the track during qualifier of this session. So, I'm getting ready to go so far for this. We will not have sound for this race so far for this, but this one is going to be pretty good hard for this so far. Now remember, Trulli and Dolorosa will go out to the pit until everybody went through the first corner easily and we were going through the pit lane, and they could be able to go through there. Or actually, Trulli is stopped on circuit there, so the guys have needed to fix this mechanical problem that he had in qualifying. So if I can start moving about, thank you very much. I hope one stuck there like what happened in qualifying. I really stopped there going to a technical fault. I hope that will not happen again in this race. Okay, so Rosberg on pole headed for Vitaly Petra. Team McLaughlin in 3rd. Behind him it's the Red Bull Sebastian Vettel, and it's Rubens Barrichello in the Williams in 5th. And we're about to get ready to go here at Starlet. It's the 11th round of championship so far for this, and we've got 5 red lights coming on. And when they go out, we get ready for the Starlet Speedway Circuit. Go, go, go! They're off now. They're off racing so far for this. As we got on the race so far for this, they're making for the first corner easily without making it instant. I must let Trulli and Dolorosa now go now because they already got past us so far. We're making an incident. And they're both now rejoined. Now they've come out to the race so far for this. So yeah, areas are off the track so far. So everybody are on the way now. As the race gets on the way here at Starlet, the 11th round of the season gets on the way. And this is going to be mixing through the championship so far for this. Who is currently leading? Going through the first chicane they're going through now. It's Rosberg from Gleich, from Barrichello. As they go through the chicane so far for this. On to lap 2 they come through now. Bit this start there so far for this, but Trulli and Dolorosa got a lot of train of cars trying to get through there. That was a very good start from Nico Rosberg there, guys. As the Mercedes is making its way through the circuit itself. As Button, I think that Petro has a bad start from 2nd place so far, but that's very good so far indeed. Dolorosa's got past Trulli there, so that's moving into Trulli's 3rd place. That was a terrible start from the pit lane there. I forgot to go to the pit lane start, but that didn't go well so far for this, but they could keep going as they wanted to. So they want to lap 2 now. Boyan Hulkenberg and Sato, as they go in for the chicane, they go through now. Bad start for these drivers so far for this. So they want to the 3rd lap away so far for this, and this is going to be a crazy race so far. To see everybody else going wild here at the circuit itself at Starlet. Rosberg held the lead, but Barrichello now takes the lead for Williams. They had Rosberg. Then it's Alonso in 3rd. Brilliant next in 4th. Glock's 5th. Kobayashi 6th. As the rest of the field are completely going through now, but Dolorosa and Trulli still falling back from the field a little bit. So hopefully they're not excellent. They're going to try to catch up in this race so far for this. As there's the drivers are completely okay to save at the moment, but Becker leads the race after this, after lap 3. Lap 4 they're on now. Fed has a bad start so far for day. He was winning racing forward, now he's dropped down to like 15th or 16th. As we go through the circuit so far for this. See how the track is not blocked so far for this, so I think this one is going really well so far for this. So, pretty extra good stuff from Becker Wasp, but then certainly takes third from Alonso. Good move there from that Spanish racing driver, the Brazilian making his move there. As Webber, what is happening to Webber? I think he's struggling a bit so far for this. Remember, he qualified 14th in qualify, but he's dropped down to 20th place now. That's not good stuff for him so far for this. So, I wonder what lap we're on now. I think we're on lap 5, I think. We are, yeah, we are. We had crossed the line so far for this. So, put on to the 5th lap of race so far. As I believe just crossed the line there so far, but no making an accident there. So progress so far for this. Becker leads the race so far for this. We see everybody else going very quickly indeed so well in this circuit. So pacey indeed. As they go through, Becker's eating a gap somewhat far from Rosberg there. Becker, next good start there for the Williams driver. As Trulli and Dolores are falling back, but they're still catching up to the pack so far. As they make their way on to lap 6. Extra good pace so far for this for Barrichello as Rosberg continue to hold up the cover lines. Now move up to 3rd place so far for this. Has somebody gone off the circuit so far? I'm not sure. As there's nothing gone off so far for this. As so everybody still making it through so far for this. Remember some of those drivers going off the first corner of the circuit so far like this. Not like quite like that so far for this, but let's see. Becker continue to lead the race pack so far until lap 7 they go through now. Vettel is now catching up the field now. Hopefully you get the progress making it's done so far for this. Dolores and Trulli are making their move now. They're on the chicane they go through now. Just slow down for Trulli there, but Dolores is not trying to get there. Dolores is the championship leader though, but if he gets this wrong, he will be out of the race. This is going to be a big chance for winning the championship right now. Here they come through. On to lap 8 they come through. That's a lot of training cars going through there. As nobody has got off the circuit just yet so far for this. As we've seen. As nobody is going so well. But championship leader Pedro is in 23rd place. The Sauber driver has got a lot of pace to do if he wants to try to catch up for this race. As we are going on, see everybody else going through the circuit itself. This circuit is going completely well indeed so far for this. As Satu coming down in 22nd place too, but he's had a bad start so far for the season so far for him. As whoa! I just made him move a good and he's making a little bit boost there to move ahead a bit, so that's a good move there from Satu. That was my feet, my bad. So that's an extra move there from Satu there. Won't try to get an extra. His teammate Lucy now leads the race so far from Barry K. He got past them both now. And we can see everybody else is going through this again very more easily enough. Webber is dropped down further through there as Satu makes his move there. Setico's not completely good out so far for this track so far. As the races are on to lap 10 away now. So making their time progress for this. As they're making their way through now as they go round to the first corner they go through. Evan made it through easily there. As hopefully Dolores and Trulli are there to overtaking so far for this. But Lucy is completely in the lead so far. With Bruno Serge just playing in 2nd place. Wasp is in 3rd place. The pole position man is in 3rd. So making more progress so far for this racetrack though. As Lucy goes into lead so far of this solid speedway circuit. Making it good. They're in 5th place so far for this. As we're going through. Wow. Excellent pace there so far. So going to the next lap so far. Vettel is there for the taking so far, but Kobayashi is there. So Kobayashi was the race leader in the last race though in Brazil. But meanwhile his teammate Pedro Losses do further down the field well. As so far we haven't seen anybody off the circuit so far for this. Berger now takes the lead back from Lucy there. Vettel is completely not well. Where is Vettel though? I think he's running down in P11 so far. But let's see. Let's check. Alonso is to P4. Wasp is in 5th. He's down in 10th place already so far. So not a good day for Red Bull so far. As we on to the next lap on lap 12 now. So hopefully it makes the pace way better indeed. As we go through the circuit itself. Solid's going well so well for this pace for the drivers to go around this world pretty well. As Solid's in second place now. He's just got to Lucy there. As Alonso, as Schumacher now passes his teammate Rosberg though. It's a good one there. So that's fair making his move there too. As now Schumacher is on Alonso's tail. Would he go around the outside of him so far? He's gonna have a move on him. Schumacher on Alonso. Whoa. Bit of a collision there between these drivers there. But they're okay to continue the race so far for this. As Kubica goes through there. As going through there. And is that one of the Williams gone off? That's Hulkenberg. If the other driver can move out the way, please. So both of the Taurus are doing good so far. Webber has something to try. And that is Hulkenberg. So, and that might be a safety car because the car is completely out. So the caution flag, the yellow flags are completely out so far because the trying to give Williams or Hulkenberg is off circuit. Means the safety car is going to come out right now. Okay, so the safety car is about to come on circuit now. So it will go through to the first corner and it will be going out quite early so far. So the safety car is completely come out and it will play how this one goes through this. With Barrichello leading the race so far, lap 15 now. Safety cars coming out on track so far means the race is completely deployed. I mean, the safe race is completely going to be, hopefully, take some time there. So all the drivers are going to start to slow down and hopefully not to overtake so far. And hopefully how the drivers going to move for the race so far for this track. So Hulkenberg is complete disappointment. He's out of the race. And there is Nico Hulkenberg. That's another retirement to add to his sled. So the other Williams is out of the way, but his teammate Barrichello is comfortably in the race so far for this, and the car is and the course is going to be clear so far for this, so the race can get it back onto racing speed now. As Dolores and Trulli have got lots of catching up to do so far for this. And safety car is coming in at the end of this lap, so the racing will get on the race totally so far. Safety car is going to come into the pits right now, so it will be. Well, actually not in this lap so far, so Lucy's still got past Barrichello because during the safety car, because he's not allowed to overtake during the safety car period. As there's two yellow lights and caution flags are still coming out so far for this. As we go through, they're on to lap 18 out to possible 35 laps they are now so far. As Hulkenberg is disappointed to be out of the race so well. As we might get onto racing speed so far. So, safety car is coming in this end of this lap. So safety car. So safety car is coming into this lap so far for this. So there it is. The safety car is going to come in the end of this lap so far. And we're about to get ready to go to racing speed now. So everyone are completely going to get on the race so far. As they could go on to racing speed. There's the lights and the race is on the way. Green flag, waving the green flag. I mean, the race gets back onto racing speed now. The race is go, go, go. As they are making through the first quarter race so far. Barrichello from Luzzi as they go through. Safety car has come into the pit so far and there we go, racing so far now. Everybody else are making their way through the circuit themselves. As Hulkenberg is disappointed to be another retirement so far for this. But hopefully that's not good for him so far. He retired in USA and unfortunately his teammate Barrichello is still leading the race so far for Williams. And look at him so far for this. As he goes through, but he's got Lizzie behind that as he goes across the line to begin the next lap so far. This is getting next to the race so far for this track though. As Webb is in 15th place so far for this. But look at this, only 23 drivers left to go. But Dolores and Trulli are struggling a bit so far for this. But if they think they can't catch up, the safety car is completely stopped there because they have all gone racing speed so far. It will come out again if there's any more collisions there. So we'll just remove the safety car going off the circuit there. So let's see that. There we go. And now we go back onto racing speed to still go now. Barrichello still leads the race so far. Schumacher is now in 4th place now. The German is making his move there now. As we might go on Schumacher though. But it's going very close indeed so well for this. But let's go on board. And we haven't seen anybody go on board so far for this. As wow! That's a big good. Oh my goodness, man. Let's go on board Bob McLaren. Hamilton and Butler now batting out from the for lap 20 first place now because they're in the back of the field now. So this is not good so far for both of Hamilton and Button there, guys. As well, I think we're on to lap 21, I think we are now. Whoa! I just flipped Hamilton off the track so far, so that was completely okay there. Oh my goodness me. Hamilton, it seems to be okay, guys. That was my bad. Sorry, Hamilton. Oh, he's very angry now. Hamilton is very angry so far for this. I think we just completed another lap so far for this. So I think we're on to lap 20. I think we're on to lap 23 now. I think we're on. Yeah, we're on lap 23 now. Becca will come around the last corner. We've just gone through a lap we just missed so far. As we come, he will come round through to lap 24 now. There we go. Becca leads from Malusi, from Jenna and Schumacher as Masses Alonso's in 5th place so far. But unfortunately, Hamilton is out of the race. A disappointment knocked him out of the race so far. Disappointed day for the McLaren driver. He's out of the race. So, race over for Hamilton then. Out of the race he goes through on lap 24. And now we're on to lap 25 now. We're only got about 11 laps to go now. Here at this circuit itself at Charlotte. And we can see Belica is going to take the win the race. Take the win here at Charlotte if he keeps this going. So I didn't mean to knock Hamilton off the track so far for this, guys. So Hamilton is already out of the race so far for this. But Barrichello is completely going to win this race so far for Williams if he keeps this going. His teammate Ogbe is already out of the race so far for this. So making progress for the race leader though. Barrichello on his way now to victory with Lucy and Bruno Senna in 3rd. But Michael Schumacher doesn't want him to take that so far. And we're going on Barrichello on board. We're in on the race leader. He's far away from 52 Lucy now. He's going for the chicane so far for this. This is going pretty well so far for Barrichello though. This race is going really well so far for him. He's started the race in 5th place now. He's going to try to take the victory here at Charlotte if he keeps this up. As he goes on to the next lap so far. As Michael Schumacher, I thought he was out of track so far for this, but he keeps this going so far for this. As this race going well, as truly as that cut to Dolorosa there, guys. Looks like the champion leader is completely going to be out in trouble there. As we got a problem there so far for this. As we go through this. But maybe a bit closer there so far for this. As you see, Dolorosa is battling with Trilla now. Let's see how this is the battle for 22nd now. So actually this is the battle actually for 21st actually, not for 22nd now, because Hamilton is already out of the race so far. And that's one of the Hispanics of the track. That's Kurin Chandok. He's out of this race. Chandok was so close to the end of the race so far, but unfortunately the winner from the USA Grand Prix the other night is out of this race. This is what David is playing racing driver means the safety car is going to come out again. So where's the other drivers? So there they are, because I'm going to wait the yellow flag because Chandler is off stopped on circuit there. And the safety car is going to come out right now. There they come. Safety car's on the safety car's been deployed. So the safety car's come out again, guys. So this time it's Chandok. Well, he was had a good race so far. Remember, he faced an extra good race in 4th place. And moved from 24 and moved up 20 places in the last race in Britain. In Brazil. But that's disappointing day for that. But his teammate Bruno Senna is up in 2nd place so far for this. So this is an excellent win for this so far. Chatham maybe gone for the circuit though. He was won by somebody else. So that's a disappointing day for him so far. So the Spanish racing driver is out of race so far, like 30 though. Disappointing day for him so far. Okay, as we will now clean up the wreck. And the cars will start to roll again. And I was hoping to get back on to 18 speed now as City Cars is in this lap. As the cars will now ready to restart now. As we will go into and we're gonna go green. Separate there. As the City Cars come in the pit so far. We're back onto racing speed now. Cleared for the track so far for this. And we're underway we go. We just 3 laps to go. Off they go now. Green flag again. Here at this circuit solid it is. As Dolorosa and Twilly have a disappointing day so far. 3 cars were tired so far. And it's that's Vettel. Vettel's off. Oh my goodness. Vettel is out of this race. Oh, the driver was doing so well, but unfortunately, this is probably day to the end of the day so far. The Vettel's out. And look like he's game over for the Red Bull driver so far for this. But Berkel has continued to lead so far. The yellow flag is completely going out so far, but the safety car is not going to come out this time live. We've only got 2 laps to go. Here on this circuit is so. Vettel was so close to the end of the race so far, but it's game over for Sebastian. This is one day for Red Bull. The drivers are on their 4 laps of the race so far as Berkel is heading towards victory here around this circuit. Vettel was doing so well so far for this, as there is a checkered flag will come out when Barrichello will come round to finish this race. So hopefully this will give margin for Williams to try to get edged away from Lotus. He's going around the 5-3 corners now. It's going to be Barrichello. And the checkered flag is waiting for this so far. But Barrichello is going around the 5 corner as Barrichello waits his side ahead of Cheddar, Schumacher, Lucy, Petro, Alonso, Glock, Augustin, Rosberg, Massa, Webber, Bremy, Kubica, Kobayashi, that is Button, Kovalivan, Sutu, Degrassi, Dennis Dolorosa, and Trilly. As that was an excellent race. Becker is your winner, guys. What an excellent race that was. And the champion is completely set up for this so far for this. What an excellent race that was for this. Becker is victorious, guys. Well done to Williams Barrichello. He is your winner at this track at Charlotte. As everybody coming into the pit so far, what an excellent race so far for this. So, the rest of the race will come in after the race so far. So, hopefully, how this one goes for this. As Dolorosa and Trilly finished 19th and 20th. A disappointing day for these drivers. They had a terrible day here at Charlotte. I hope they come back next time in Belgium. So, congratulations to Rubens Barrichello for William. He wins the Charlotte GP. And ahead of him is Senna, gets to the second place for his Spain race with Bruno said there. Marcus Zimmer get his opponent so far for this for Mercedes. Losing an extra fourth for this so far had Petro. Alonso got an extra second head of Glock, who will try to continue his chances battle with Dolorosa. Had August Drive, Rosberg, and Mazda got an extra 10th place by the end of the session. Dolorosa still led, but Glock is now just 10 points behind him. Alonso has now moved up to 3rd place behind Chanduk and Petro, who now moved up to 4th with 10 points he got from 5th place in Charlotte. Mark Zimmer performance got 3rd place, got moving his head of Lucy, while City and Webber are just tied together, while Hamid Augustin was just 1 point behind them now. In the Constructors' Championship, Sauber have got dig points so far there, but 30 managed to get some points so far. Unfortunately, extra points from 4th for Lucy mean they're only just about 7 points behind Virgin. Hispania did their good work, they're only just 1 point behind Ferrari, while one moved ahead of Toro by just half a point. And Williams have moved themselves to 8th place after a good charge from 11th to 8th. For chance for win for Williams Barrichello. So there's your podium winners. Williams Barrichello first for Williams, had the Bruno Senna in the Spain racing, and then it's Michael Schumacher in 3rd. And there's me going through where I'm going to find me. By the way, we're now going to be listening to the Brazilian and British national anthems, so enjoy it. It should take some time to do it. They're being good after his Ferrari careers were done. And there is a solid trophy for first place. That is for Ruiz Barrichello. Well done to the Brazilian. He did well done to control the way to finish the race. Unfortunately, his teammate Huckleberry was out of the race. That's a disappointing day for him so far, but Michael Schumacher is on the podium. Good job to see the both back on the podium together. But there is two drivers who have a chance to try to win the championship. Dolorosa and Timo Glock. Alright, now that's pretty much it for this circuit at Solid, guys. Disappointing day for Sebastian Vettel, though hopefully the Red Bull driver will be okay to be back in Belgium next time out. Disappointing day for the Red Bull driver. But again, thanks for watching for this Solid Speedway, guys, around this circuit. It's pretty fantastic night so far, and the blimp is complete. There's the good year time for this. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time for the penultimate round of the challenge. We've got two more rounds to go for this season, guys, and it's going to be the Belgian Grand Prix, guys. That will be the next race of the season, and this will be the penultimate round of the championship. But guys, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time in Belgium. Bye.